Right guys, it's going to be a Nightfall solo for the Lost City Emblem that is going to be available once the community beats the Mars challenge for this week. For those that just want to see that run, then skip to the time on the screen. The rest of you, I can show you my subclass, weapons and all that stuff. First thing I will say is that if you complete a Nightfall before the community has beat the challenge, I don't know whether the Nightfall completion for the Emblem is retroactive to it. You know, are you gonna get the emblem straight away once that once the challenge is done? I don't know that. If it's not retroactive, you'll have to redo the run after the challenges have been beat. Okay, I mean that's not a big deal on a run like this. Even solo, you can get it done in less than 5 minutes, right? So as for the Nightfall card setup, the Speedrun 1, so we have Arc Singe, Heavyweight and Momentum on. Momentum's really important for this run. You want to put it on. I see people still not liking momentum. If you're going to get into speedrunning, you must learn momentum. It's the most powerful perk that we have available to us as speedrunners. If that gets taken out from this game, speedrunning's going to change drastically. Certainly for Nightfall speedrunning. I don't know if momentum's staying or going. I don't know that. But anyways, subclass that we chose was Stormcaller Middle Tree. We have Arcbolt Grenade on, Heal and Rift. Paired all up with Lunafaction boots. If you were going to use Well of Radiance on your Warlock in a run, which is heavily advisable also, it's better than the run that I did, since the boss can be solo one phased with one shot of Wallcliff Coil in a Well of Radiance. If you're not in a Well of Radiance, it's a 2-shot, whether it be an Empowering Rift or a Healing Rift, doesn't matter. It'll be a 2-shot kill every time. So all depending on what you run. If you are going to run something that's not Well of Radiance, you must have Lunafaction boots on for this, because the boss is instant immune almost if you're not timing your shots right. As for perks, I mean Hive Armaments is a no-brainer with this. Plus we have Heavyweight on. Reason why I'm advising this is there's going to be a lot of people with Hive Armaments into Menagerie, so utilize it. Once you get that mod, utilize the mod, especially in this. It's all Hive based. Another thing to talk about is with Wallcliff Coil, how it acts with reserve perks, rocket launcher reserve perks and scavenger perks. So reserve perks do not affect it, it's always 5 shots. You always have 5 shots, that's it. But with scavenger perks it does work for them. So I ran 1 scavenger perk, so that turns 1 shot into 2 shot, which it's just more handy. Say on a run I'm getting bad RNG, if I do get that break it might save the run. Okay, so scavenger, you want to look at all your armor, definitely get a scavenger perk on. The other weapons that we were running were Parcel of Stardust and Badlander. Now Badlander's a really good one in this because it's arc, so you're getting the buff from the Arc Singe. There's a load of Arc Knights. Genesis helps out in the Ogre room specifically. Loaded Question is going to do you really well in a run like this as well, and I know there's people that are big fans of it. Go ahead, go and put Loaded Question on. It's going to do a similar type of job that Badlander did for me, but I just prefer Badlander since it staggers Knights a little better for me at certain points. So Genesis is a perk that's actually good in this one. Parcel of Stardust is on because I kind of like the shotgun and it's got lightweight on it. It's more the fact that it's got lightweight on it. That's why I had it on. Alright? So that's the setup and everything. Right, so in the run, so straight away we're going to quick summon our Sparrow, okay? We have the Solstice Sparrow on. So that means it has a perk on it. That means the ads are less aggressive towards you while you are on it. This is not required for this. I'll be honest with you, I have not noticed much of a difference with this compared to a normal Sparrow. I didn't get hit hardly here, but that's more because of my positioning with the Sparrow rather than the perk. So you don't need that Sparrow. Any Sparrow will do as long as it's a quick summon. Now the reason why you have to sort of do this and Sparrow past the ads, if you want a quick clear, is so that you can get to the Knights as quickly as possible. Since they are grouped up like this, it just helps out a run, right? Now the goal in that room, sorry, is to kill both Knights with 1 call shot. It didn't happen to me. It's RNG whether they are close enough for that. But if you don't, if 1 call doesn't take both Knights, then you've got backup, you've got your shotgun, you've got your Loaded Question, whatever you're running. Now we can skip all these ads here as well. Do get caught by one of the cursed, slows me down. But other than that, it's okay.
We're talking necromancy, endless cycles of suffering and death.
So the next part we're approaching 2 knights, a couple of acolytes. We can skip all those. We just want to get to the 4 knights and the wizard, right? The best way to do it is get a little bit close, use 1 call shot. Any remaining knights just take out with shotgun. Do a rift for your reload. You can spawn kill the witch, and then now I'm focusing using my kinetic shotgun. I don't want to be using my energy shotgun at all, since we need a lot of that ammo, right, for the next room. Also noticed I used a nade there as well, specifically to get a brick back. Hive Armaments. You can skip this room as well. I mean, a lot of it's skipping, that's why I chose this one. Zol's a good speedrun one as well. Corrupted isn't, right? It just isn't a speedrun friendly run. You can get good times on it, but this is a far better one, I think. So we want to take out the Shrieker first, and then the goal here is to try and spawn kill the first knight quickly as we can. Now we maybe run for our health a little bit, and then that's where Genesis comes in, reloads my weapon while I'm taking the guy's shield down. Now the goal is to try and take the 2 back crystals if you can, since we're going to take the the 2 nearest crystals, so then we can have the back crystals for later on. I took both crystals down. Now we're going to take down the Shrieker. 2 shots there, and then instantly heal and rift behind this rock. And then now we want to spawn kill another 2 knights. While we've spawn killed the first knight, hopefully the second knight pushes us, which he did. So then we can pick up the last orb, run from my rift just to be safe, get the last shot, and then we can do our Stormcaller super, right? Obviously I could have just done a call shot instead, but I just kind of like doing it like that. That's why I've done this run alternatively to a Well of Radiance one. At that point, you just run to the boss. I have plenty of coil, more than enough coil than I would ever need. Like I said, this boss will be killed solo with 1 shot in a Well of Radiance, and it'll be a 2 shot with either a Heal and Rift or an Empowering. You're never going to need an Empowering, like I said, so just be running a Healing if you're not running a Well of Radiance build. Now we'll just coil the last 2 knights, and then we're good to go. Where I like to do DPS is near this rock. Now your DPS must be on point, and I coil just as the sort of boss starts to open up, if you like. It's hard to explain, but you just need to know the time on it. If you're either too soon or too late, you won't kill this boss. If you're struggling doing it like this, just go Well of Radiance, pop your Well of Radiance, 1 shot, literally, with coil. Obviously you'll need to get your Empower buff with the melee. But anyways, that was a storm run on Strange Terrain for the Emblem. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.